Michael's girlfriend is. She promised me she would like prod and scream the living hell out of him to attend. I'm such an asshole. I'm such an asshole best friend. All right, guys. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We are currently at 12 followers or 12 viewers right now. We are currently we finished the raid on Haven. We buried it in snow, and now we are in this underground tunnel, having no idea of where we are. So let's get right to it. Let's get right to the nitty-gritty action fun. Where is everybody? We're transitioning from place to place because we don't know where we are.
There. Who's there?
Ah, shit. You've gained Mark of the Rift, aka my favorite ability. It's a focus-based ability. Causes massive damage and can even kill some enemies instantly. Focus is a resource that is gained each time someone in your party deals damage. Each party member has a personal focus meter, but all party members gain focus when a single member deals damage. Alright, so check this out. BAM! Okay, first off, that pisses me off because they just replaced whatever ability I had before that. What was the ability that I had at first? Mighty Blow. There we go. I don't think there's any treasure down here, though, so I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Ah, shit. We're in the long dark. That's not good. That's not good at all. Come on, Jovi. Pissed me off, but not enough to remember what the ability was. Shut up, Aqua. Jerk. And this is exactly like how the Long Dark plays. Walking into an endless abyss. Oh? There's a campfire.
Embers. Recent?
Hut! Hut! My girl's losing stamina. Oh look, there's fire! There's fire down there.
There! It's her!
Thank the Maker!
What would you have me tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're
I
hobbled.
can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Yeah, and with their loud-ass voices echoing throughout the mountains, I'm pretty sure Corypheus can hear us a mile away. Speaking of which...
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are, which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead. Or without Haven, we are thought helpless. Or he girds for another attack. I cannot claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
Yelling won't help.
The only thing yelling gets us is a headache. Another headache.
They know. But our situation, your situation, is complicated.
Hello,
Our
Toxic
leaders
Wonderland.
struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen her return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
I escaped the avalanche. Barely, perhaps, but I didn't die.
Of course, and the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw,
A badass.
or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered. Can we truly know the heavens are not with us?
You saw Corypheus. What do you think of his claims of assaulting the heavens?
Scripture says magisters, to winter servants of false-old gods, entered the Fade to reach the Golden City, seat of the Maker. For their crime, they were cast out as Darkspawn. Their hubris is why we suffer blight, and why the Maker turned from us. If such is the claim of this Corypheus, he is a monster beyond imagining. All mankind continues to suffer for that sin. If even a shred of it is true, all the more reason Andraste would choose someone to rise against him.
He said the heavens are empty. Yeah, he said the heavens are empty.
Corypheus said he found only corruption and emptiness. Nothing golden.
If he entered that place, it has changed him without and within. The living are not meant to make that journey. Perhaps these are lies he must tell himself, rather than accept that he earned the scorn of the Maker. I know I could not bear such.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can get a copyright.
Perhaps I was meant for this, but that didn't help at Haven. I want to believe Andraste is with me, but doubt is everywhere.
Shadows fall and hope has fled. Still your heart, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky for one day soon. The dawn will come. The shepherd's lost, and his home is far. Keep to the stars, the dawn will come. The night is long, and the path is dark. Look to the sky for one day soon. The dawn will come. There your blade and raise it high. Stand your ground, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky for one day soon. The dawn will Faith is made stronger by facing doubt. Untested, it is nothing.
Damn, Mother Giselle just won up in badassery. The power of song unites us all. Also, I'm glad I got a phone call during that, but I muted myself just in time.
The humans have not raised one of our people so high for ages beyond counting. The faith is hard-won, Lethaline, worthy of pride, save one detail.
The threat Corypheus wields. The orb he carried. It is ours. Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. We must find out how he survived. And we must prepare for their reaction when they learn the orb is of our people.
All right. What is it and how do you know about it?
Such things were foci, said to channel power from our gods. Some were dedicated to specific members of our pantheon. All that remains are references in ruins, and faint visions of memory in the Fade, echoes of a dead empire. But however Corypheus came to it, the orb is Elven, and with it, he threatens the heart of human faith.
I won't worry, they trust me.
Didn't you see? The people trust me implicitly.
Faith tends to make martyrs of its champions. Whatever the case, that trust cannot grow in the wilderness. You will need every advantage. By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide.
That's beautiful.
There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
This is like the equivalent of us getting the Normandy Mark II in Mass Effect 2. Oh, thank God, Inquisition perk +1.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We
Oh,
have
wonderful.
the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
He came for this, and now it's useless to him, so he wants me dead. That's it.
The anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it.
Oh, shit.
You.
You're offering this to an elf? Are you quite sure you know what you're doing?
I would be terrified handing this power to anyone, but I believe it is the only way. They'll follow you. To them, being an elf shows how far you've risen, how it must have been by Andraste's hand. What it means to you, how you lead us, that is for you alone to determine.
Corypheus will never let me live in peace. He made that clear. He intends to be a god, to rule over us all. Corypheus must be stopped.
Wherever you lead us. Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor!
Josephine. Did you see that? Josephine was just like, yeah!
So this is where it begins.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
Yeah, Tevinter hates the living fuck out of the southern nations and kingdoms. That's been a known fact.
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, that this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
Are we safe here? That's the big question.
Could he strike at us here? We can't have a repeat of what happened at Haven.
Skyhold has the bones to withstand Corypheus. After what you did with one trebuchet, I'd bet against direct attack.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. In that strange future you experienced, Empress Selene had been assassinated.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he'll bolster with a massive force of demons, or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. She's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. She can help.
Alright, introduce us then.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
This is the Inquisition. A dusty old ruin filled with...
New operations available.
If you shut your mouth and open your eyes, you'd see that...
So guys, this is the part where we get completely overwhelmed because I have an entire fortress to explore now. I have to explore this entire fortress and figure out what's what. First off, we have a throne, so that's awesome. Alright, so what should we do first? First off, let us go down to the Undercroft here. Oh my god, look at this. We're still getting stuff. Just to give you an idea, look at all of these missions that have just unlocked. I will open all these for you guys and show you. And remember, for every area that has one mission, add about like 5 more. Yeah, we got a lot of missions. Alright, so we're going to go down to the Undercroft first before we go exploring. Check this out.
Now, what did they make down here, and what can I make?
Alright, so this is what this place is all about. We can customize all of our shit here. Our weapons, our armor, and we now have a new functionality. First off, we have a storage, so that way we can store any items that we don't need here that we might want to keep for later. Like, I want to keep this Life Word Amulet and this Belt of Focus for later. And, check this out. I can tint my armor. I can actually add color to my armor. Let me see if I can give an example of that right now. Let's see, who could use... Since Dorian is fabulous, let's start off with Dorian here. I'm pretty sure this is his armor. Alright, so let's go with the primary color of yellow because we want him to stand out, man. We're going to go with yellow, some blue, a darker color for his gauntlets and his belt, and a similar darker color for his shoulder pads. Check that armor out. Now you can customize colors. I'm going to be doing that like hell later.
I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be alright. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
For you and me both, buddy.
You think it's strange to say. It's stranger to hear.
Don't let it go to your head. We need you level. Everyone just got a big, hard reason to hate Corypheus. And we already did, but we didn't have a name. You're the surprise, not him.
Bring anything from Haven?
We left in a hurry, but you got into your old place. Save anything?
Family hammer. It's as stupid as it sounds. It's good to be back at work.
How is this place shaping up as a forge?
Better than Haven ever could be. Not the way I wanted an upgrade, but ever forward.
You've got it all up and running.
Your basics, like always. There's space here for, I don't know what. This place was built for something big. It'll be a job to fill it.
Oh yeah, well.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
Alright, Aqua, see you later. Alright, let's see. There was some stuff that we picked up earlier that I want to sell. Particularly, let's see, this. This. Anything that's too low in level. This. There we go. Alright, now besides all these options, modify armor, modify weapons, craft armor, craft weapons, we can upgrade and equip our potions here. So first off, let me refill my bees. Oh wait, no, I don't have any more blood lotuses. Fine, we'll go regen potions. We can customize Skyhold here. Now, I don't have many options right now, but check this out. We can change the banner that we have, so... Since we're Dalish, let's go with a Dalish banner here. I only have one bed, but I can unlock more if I search for them. We have basic draperies. Heraldry, which are kind of like those little placements of fabric art on the walls. Let's go with some Orlais. Let's go with some Orlesian touches. God forbid, I don't want to go with Tevinter Imperium. The last thing I want to do is remind people of the people we hate. That would suck. We only have one kind of throne, one kind of decor. We can have two different kinds of windows, Ferelden or Inquisition. We'll stick with the Ferelden style windows. So there you go. No bees, sadly, Cabo. So now that we did that, we got some places to check up on around here. There is one person I want to check on before anything. And let me actually save. First person I want to check up on is, this is the door, right? No, not this door. First door to the right over here is the way to Josephine. And this is part of the mission we have to do anyway, so... Check this out. She has her own office and everything. There's the new, Orlesian banner. Or draperies. That looks pretty cool. The fact that you can customize your base the way you like it, it reminds me of how Metal Gear Solid 5 is going to be. You're going to be able to upgrade mother base. It's going to be cool.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Well... Wait, dangerously unstable?
Exactly what do you mean? How is it more dangerous than usual?
The Empress is in the middle of a civil war. Her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, seeks to take her throne by force. Leliana reports that a group of elves has been sabotaging both armies, drawing out the hostilities. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
Oh, jeez. So we need to sneak into some big party. I don't have a thing to wear.
A grand masquerade? I need to go shopping.
I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor.
30 out of 30 power required to do the Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts mission. Let's talk to Josephine again. We're going to basically be talking to everybody. Everybody. By the way, is that mission down here?
Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
Hello, Kickbot.
The people coming know we just survived Corypheus and a dragon.
And they must be confident we are able to do so again. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
After that battle with Corypheus, how could anyone not feel perfectly safe?
I can't stop dwelling on the day he attacked our camp. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
Ah, man.
We lost far too many good people to that monster.
I'm sure they'll find rest with the Maker. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lady. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
Would you care to go for a stroll? No need to be all business.
You don't have to be so formal just because I'm Inquisitor now, Josephine.
Our allies and guests should see you treated with every courtesy, Inquisitor, especially considering the newness of your office. Fortunately, after your courage at Haven, it's no difficult task to do so.
Anything else?
Inquisitor, is it true? Is the mark on your hand magic cast by Corypheus?
Corypheus claimed it's a spell gone wrong.
I wanted to think it was a blessing. A sign the Maker was returning to his creation. How credulous of me.
The Maker isn't of this world. I believed it was holy too.
I thought the same thing about the anchor, Josephine.
I suppose neither of us could have known what your mark was until now. Does it hurt? The anchor, that is.
It's not pain. It's more like my nerves go on fire.
It sounds most unpleasant.
Yeah, it kind of is. Sucks having this thing stuck to my arm.
A situation requires your attention, Inquisitor. Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading accusations that you're responsible for the Divine's death. They're unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar to deal with the matter.
Why are they saying that I did shit? I'm the one who saved her asses from worldwide destruction.
Will anyone even believe me if I claim I didn't kill the Divine?
Perhaps if they learn about your heroics. We should emphasize how you stopped the breach devouring the sky.
Exactly.
Even in Jadar, it may win you a few admirers.
What does the nobility gain by saying I murdered Justinia?
A scapegoat to begin with, but I wonder if the Grand Clerics are at work. Those immediately eligible to be divine died at the Conclave. The ones remaining were not as favored. They may look upon you as a rival for influence.
Let's send some ambassadors to convince Jada I'm not a monster in disguise.
Excellent. I believe there's much to be gained by winning them over.
Yeah, Jovi wouldn't want to go with shows of force. That would be kind of janky.
What may I do for you?
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
You may see the Countess Lutetia in the halls. A lovely woman, but her conversations tend towards the unusual. She's the patron of Orlay's greatest naturalists. The Countess's particular passion is collecting butterflies.
That doesn't sound unusual.
She goes into great detail about preserving them. It seems to involve large amounts of chemicals and pins.
That's weird. Alright, the war room is that way, but I'm not sure if it's... we might as well pop in there. Because all the time it's going to take to go through all of this, and that, by that time, some missions here in the War Council will be done already. Let me just take a look-see here. Alright, the first thing I want to do with my Inquisition perk, I want to boost the amount of fucking potions I have. There we go. Increase the maximum number of potions the party can carry by 4.
Earlier, Ambassador.
I found the money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Now, guys, I want you to take a look at this. Look at how many missions there are now. Look at how many war table operations there are available. And trust me, there's going to be tons more, even now. Remember, I said that the game would open up significantly once we finished at Haven. This game opened up. So now we have a bunch of missions here that we need to figure out what we want to do. First off, let's see if we can protect our clan here, because this is our clan. Our people.
The city has agreed to send us 6 guardsmen.
Not raw recruits. Well, with luck, they'll know which end to grip a sword by.
Yeah, then. I would not trouble you normally. You have enough on your shoulders fighting against Tevinter Magisters while representing your people. Unfortunately, the rifts that plague this land have spread chaos and fear along with them, and many seek to take advantage of it. Bandits are attacking our clan. The raiders are well armed and heavily armored, and they come in numbers our hunters cannot match. We had settled in a small, unclaimed valley not far from Wycombe, a safe place with few rifts, but these bandits may force us to seek a new home. If your Inquisition can help, you might save our clan much hardship. Let's see. I'm not going to have Josephine do that. Either Liliana or Cullen. Liliana would send skirmishers to harass their flanks. Let's have Cullen go in, because he's going to actually send in his troops. What they're saying is that they're well armed and heavily armored. Skirmishers might not even do that much. If we send in actual soldiers, that might save our people. Alright, what else can we do here? There's so much stuff we can do here now. It's insane. And a lot of this stuff actually costs power points, so we're going to be using up a lot of those. Conscript for the Inquisition. Let's see. This would only take us less than an hour. Well, that settles it. We face a Darkspawn Magister who commands something that looks suspiciously like an Archdemon. I defy anyone to tell me that this is no blight. We have Blackwall's treaties and we have cause. Thedas will require little persuasion. This is to utilize Blackwall's Grey Warden treaties. Basically what they do, if a Grey Warden uses the right of conscript, you're basically forced to join them. You don't have a say in the matter, so... We can use information, we can actually conscript soldiers... Or we can get gold. Let's go with information.
Inquisitor.
So now we have Josephine. What can we have her do? Acquire the Arcanus? Oh, this requires no time at all. Skyhold has incredible potential for runecrafting and mastercraft smithing. If only we had a gifted mind to gain full benefit. The War and the Venatori have coined many experts, but we have located an Arcanus with great skill and a reputation for humbling first enchanters in both Andrastian and Imperial circles. 2 assassination attempts and at least 1 explosion have made landholders reluctant to allow her passage. It will take significant effort to bring her from Tantervale, but this Arcanus would be invaluable. Let's just convince him. The Arcanus has been secured despite great costs and the concern of more than a few traditional-minded mages. She awaits a meeting with the Inquisitor in the Undercroft. Alright, what next? Nah, not that one. I need to find something that Josephine can do. Here we go. This is a mission that only Josephine can do anyway. Inquisitor. The allied merchants of the monarchy of Antiva have inquired whether they can assist us in any fashion. They could provide us with some of the finest goods in Thedas, a powerful boost to our prestige, and spread our influence north. The merchant princes will also attempt to ensnare us in contracts so convoluted that we will be eternally tied to them. If we are interested, we must send our most skilled negotiators. Our diplomats are well respected, and I feel we can come out ahead of the bargain if we are prepared to commit to it. Ambassador Montelier, aka Josephine, so she seems confident that she can actually get Antiva on our side and get our reputation out further towards the north where Antiva is. So let's go with her. I have chosen a few dozen diplomats to handle the merchant princes. I will, of course, inspect everything we sign myself. Excellent. Alright, so that has 51 minutes. That's going to take 20 minutes. Or 28 minutes. Cullen's mission is going to take 9 more minutes. We're going to be spending a lot of time at the war table, and there's going to be missions that reach over like 15 plus hours. Those will be the ones that I pick. That I pick to do. Before the stream is over. Man, this place is still a mess. Alright, so we can go this way to talk to a lot of our people. If we go this way, it is blocked. It's not normally blocked, but... we'll save this area for later. We have Dorian, Solus, and Liliana to talk to. But let's go outside first. Now, I want you guys to take a look at this. This is amazing. When I first played this game and I looked at Skyhold, I was like, damn! This place is a fort. This place is worthy of a king.
Look at this place. It's a bloody palace it is. Fit for a king, eh?
I know, right? I love how he mimicked what I was saying there. Let's see. Segret, Sarah, Vivian. Remember Segret? Segret, I think Segret was the guy we saved in, Haven?
You get a title, I get the boot. I see how it is. I mean, thanks for my life, pleased to serve.
Oh yeah, wasn't Segret the guy selling weapons and armor in Haven? He was the dude who Josephine was like, his charges won't be too high. Shifty eyes. Alright, so this just highlights the fact that Haven was devastated. So many people we can talk to. I'm trying to avoid it for now, though. Alright, I can't go through that door. There's a lot of areas that we can't go into yet. There's a particular person I want to talk to first, though. And I'm not sure if it's going to glitch the game if I go straight to them, but... Alright. First off, you all have to say in chat, are you guys ready for a surprise? Besides the fact that I have to parkour my way up here. What the shit? There we go. Are you guys ready for a surprise? Say it in the chat, y'all. Is there anything in here, by the way? Here's Varric. Click. Dun 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 dun! Hawk is coming back, baby! The Dragon Age 2 protagonist I have to recreate because I can't import Kendall properly. Ugh. So we're going to go for as close to her original appearance as we can. So we're going to go with Blue Eyes here. I'm going to go a little bit silent here because I'm going to focus on recreating Hawk to the best of my ability. That's her hair. Yeah. I don't think her eyes were that blue, though. There we go. Her hair color was black, and she didn't have a blood swipe. Alright, General done. Ear size, I believe she had generally small ears. Ear position is fine. Oh, no gaming feud. I am actually recreating Hawk from Dragon Age 2 in Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm trying to recreate her exactly how I did in my Dragon Age 2 playthrough. Wish me luck. Cheekbones are fine. Cheek shape. Brow size. And forehead. Alright, so far so good, I think. Last time I was shit when I was customizing her. Alright, eye shape. I think these eyes were the closest to her eyes. Those or those. It's been a few years since Dragon Age 2, so we're going to try to go with a little bit more of an aged look, I think. So, alright, let's go with eye size. Eye size, I think, is good. Eye position. Eye rotation and spacing. I'm really going for it. I'm really going for that look that she had in Dragon Age 2 with a little bit of an age to sort of feel. I think she had thin eyebrows. Didn't she have thin eyebrows? Yeah, we'll go with, let's see, either those or those. No, let's go with those. And as for the outer iris color, going for a sharp, dark blue color. Alright, eyes are good, I think. Nose. I think that nose is good. We just need to make it a little bit smaller like that. Nose position, I think if we just lower it a little bit, that'll be good. The size of the nose bridge. Bridge position is good. Nose tip size and nose tip position I think is fine. Expand the nostrils just a little bit like that. There you go. Now we have the mouth. I think that mouth is actually good. And yes, Dark Frog, I think you should get all of the Dragon Age games. Starting with Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition. That way you get all the DLC in one. Mouth position. I think mouth position is fine. Lip thickness. Jawline. Jawline is near the center. What would I... Oh. There we go. I won't mess with jaw size or jowls, because I know what that does. I always mess up the look of my character. Chin size. Chin shape. I don't want the chin to stick out so much, so I'm going for a little bit like that. I think we're doing pretty good. I think she's looking exactly how I wanted her. I think she'll have a little bit of a scar from her fights in Dragon Age 2. Let's go with a cut along her mouth, and that would make sense. Maybe she got cut by Meredith and we never saw it, you know? I think that would add a good little touch to show that she's changed over the past year or two since that time. And she's not going to have any tattoos. Right, she does have a little bit of makeup. Under eye color. Under brow color. Eyeliner color. See if I can make it less intense. And she had blush. I remember that. She definitely had a deepish blush. And she had a bit pinker of lips. There we go.